October 31st, 2025. How's it going, guys? Well, I got another video for you. What are we going to talk about? Kansas City, Independence, Missouri. We're going to talk about crime. We're going to talk about the homeless, the drugs, but more important, we're going to talk about the EBT and also how these homeless beg for money. Now, tonight, just come back from Wendy's. And what I want to show here, this is why these people don't deserve to get this EBT, for one thing. But another, they need to get out and work. As long, it's like that deal, like they said, like actually, like in the parks, don't feed the geese because then the geese won't feed themselves. Well, that's about the way this is here. And I'm going to let you hear something. There was a black gentleman. Now, this guy, he's approached us about a year ago beforehand, is wanting money. And another homeless. Well, he doesn't look like he's too homeless. He's usually got fairly good clothes on. And supposedly he's living down at that motel down on 40 Highway, down there by the tool shed, down there in that area is what he said. But he's wanting $20. And he didn't get it, though. But when we left out of Wendy's also, there was a car with no license plates on it in the middle of Nolan Road dropping another one of these homeless, like, druggies off. I'm going to show that too. It's like, why I bring this up, I'm not affiliated with any other YouTube channel, but Marfugal News way far back brought this up about how there was cars and vehicles dropping these people off to panhandle for money. He talked about a lady that supposedly, I don't know, I think she was had a child, or she acted like she was pregnant or something. And basically, she was begging for money, but she had like an iPad, a whole bunch of other different things on her and stuff, and brand new tennis shoes. Well, isn't that something? Well, yeah, because as long as these people keep getting fed and the right side keeps feeding them, nothing's going to change. But we're going to show that, and I want you to hear this guy ask me for $20. And this guy, he actually had touched me 3 times tonight on my shoulder. And I was thinking, that's not a good thing to do either. You don't want to physically touch somebody. Police officer wouldn't touch somebody unless they had a confrontation or something. But not a good idea, because that could be if you really think about it, if you're touching somebody, putting your hand on somebody, that takes it to a whole nother level too. But this guy, like I say, he was halfway okay, but I don't think he's okay, because I think he's got problems, and I think he needs help, just like a lot of them out here. So we're going to show this real quick. I mean, he bought his meal in Wendy's, and there was another gal, there was another homeless gal was in front of him. It looked like she was probably doing something else on the side over here in Independence. Interesting. It's a great place here in Kansas City, in Independence, Missouri. Also, I want to say happy Halloween out there, guys. Be careful. Kansas City is the 5th state, the worst 5th state, the most dangerous 5th state in the whole United States for Halloween, and too. Not a good thing to be noted for. So let's take a look at this. All right, guys, so first thing I want to show when we were leaving Wendy's, because this guy's getting out of this vehicle. He walks around in front of it, and it had no tags on it. Now, I don't know if you can see it very good right here, but I'm going to show it. The guy just walked around. We were just turning, so the dash cam didn't catch that part of it. But there's a car right here. Here's the car. It has no license plates on it. And this guy, I mean, he looks pretty rough. I mean, he's a homeless. And they just dropped him there. But then I also noticed there were some other ones walking around the area too, again. And let's see if I can get... Now, you can pretty much see, I don't know if I can get it any bigger though. Let's see if I can get that. Okay. There is no license plate on this. And this guy, they just dropped him off. So did they just drop this guy off for him to beg for money? And then they pick him back up so they can go buy their drugs, their dope. they're fentanyl, they're meth. Not good. But this is an actual deal here. You can't get any better here in Kansas City and Independence than this. But I also want you to listen to this guy that come up to us in Wendy's. Now hold on. Okay guys, so we're sitting in Wendy's and I got my body cam on it. Now I had my jacket zipped a little bit too far so you couldn't really see that much. My son's sitting across from me. But this guy comes up, he says he's trying to pay for his room. And he wondered if we could give him $20. Well, I wish I could walk up to about 100 people and ask $20 from them. I'd be doing pretty good. And I don't know, but I want you guys to listen to this. I'm going to try to set this up here and see if you guys can hear this a little bit better. My speaker is right up by the front of this. So let me see what I can do here. Let's see if I can just see if this will. Wait a minute. All right, guys, I'm gonna play it. Let's see if you can hear it.
Hey, how you doing? Pretty good. I'm trying to pay for my room because the shelf isn't full. I can't get nowhere tonight. I'm down here at the executive. You know where it's at down here?
Executive Inn.
$80 a night. Yeah. I got my food together, but I need $20 to pay for it. I don't have that. Wow. Yeah. We don't have it.
All right, guys. So the thing of this is, we just told them we didn't have it. You know, it takes everything we pretty much have just to get by on stuff, and we've got these people out here doing this stuff like this. Now that's crazy. That is crazy. Now hold on. Okay, guys, and this is the guy. Now we were sitting on the other side of the room, and there was actually 4 female women that was at a table too. They looked a little afraid too when he started coming up asking for money. You know, I could tell that this guy hangs out here some. He's been over here at this Wendy's many a times, and the management, they know this guy hangs in this place. But you wouldn't think they would let him go around, and they'd say, hey, you know, don't be panhandling inside of our establishment, you know? But I don't know. You know, here you go again. I mean, if he wants to go down the corner of the street and like way Independence lets him do and do it, that's fine and dandy, I guess, if you would. But I don't think they should be allowing them to let them do it in the restaurants here. And you see how, like I say, they're dropping them off. So hold on. All right, guys, we'll wrap this up. But this is what to expect in Kansas City, pretty much anywhere you go. It happens everywhere. And in Independence here too. So, but do I think the EBT should be given out? No, I do not. Not unless it goes to the veterans or it goes to somebody that really needs it, really in need. I mean, oh my God, I just can't get over how much money is going out per month. That's just unbelievable, guys. Anyway, keep your eyes open. Happy Halloween. And stay safe out there.